My wife told everyone that marrying me was her biggest mistake and called me a charity case. So I turned her into a company joke. My wife Bethany turned into a completely different person after her third glass of wine, and everyone pretended it was charming. 9 o'clock, she'd announce at 5 p.m. every day like it was some kind of accomplishment. 3 glasses in, she'd start. You know what your problem is? She'd say to me in front of whoever was there. You have no ambition. Look at you, sitting there in that shirt I bought you because you can't even dress yourself properly. Sober Bethany called me her rock, her soulmate, her everything. Drunk Bethany called me pathetic, boring, and told her sister I couldn't satisfy her in any way that mattered. Wine just loosens me up, she'd say the next morning. You know I don't mean it. That's not really me talking, except it was every single night. At her company dinner, she had 4 glasses of red and told her boss's wife that I was basically a charity case she kept around. He'd be lost without me, completely lost. I basically managed his entire life. Her co-workers laughed nervously. I drove us home while she listed all the men she could have married instead. At my promotion dinner, she got drunk and told my new team that I only got the job because she wrote my cover letter. He wanted to send this pathetic little paragraph. I had to completely redo it. He can't even spell synergy without me. She told my boss I needed constant supervision at home, so probably would at work too. Thanksgiving with my family, she drank a bottle of white and informed my mother that her stuffing was dry, her turkey was overcooked. No wonder I had no sense of style growing up in this house. But don't worry, I'm fixing him piece by piece. She told my teenage niece that she better marry rich because love doesn't pay for anything nice. Trust me, I know. Christmas with her family was worse. 5 glasses of champagne, and she was telling everyone how she settled for me because she was turning 30 and panicked. Could have had Bradley. Remember Bradley, the surgeon? But no, I chose stability over excitement. Her mom nodded sympathetically while I sat right there. Her dad poured her another glass. Let her speak her truth, he said. Wine reveals what we really think. New Year's Eve, she had 7 drinks and announced to the entire party that marrying me was her biggest regret. But divorce is so expensive, and honestly, who else would put up with him? Everyone laughed like it was hilarious. My brother pulled me aside. Why do you let her talk to you like that? She's just drunk. She doesn't mean it. She means it, man. Drunk people say what sober people think. Valentine's Day. She got wasted at dinner and told the waiter I was impotent. Loudly. The entire restaurant heard. Our anniversary, she got drunk and spent 3 hours on the phone with her ex while I sat across from her at our special dinner. At least Bradley knew how to make me laugh, she said, looking right at me. But sober Bethany, an angel, made my coffee every morning, packed my lunch with little notes, called me honey, sweetheart, love, told everyone what an amazing husband I was. I'm so lucky, she'd say at lunch with friends. Then 5 p.m. would hit, 9 o'clock, and the demon would come out. The breaking point was her 40th birthday. I threw her a huge party, rented a venue, hired a band, invited everyone she knew. She drank 2 bottles of champagne and gave a speech about how turning 40 made her realize she'd wasted her best years on mediocrity, looking directly at me. But hey, at least the party's nice. First thing he's done right in years. Everyone clapped awkwardly. That's when her wine club friend Deborah came up to me. I have hours of videos of her like this. From every wine tasting, every dinner, every event. She's horrible to you. Deborah showed me her phone. Dozens of videos. Bethany calling me useless. Bethany saying I was terrible in bed. Bethany telling strangers she was planning to cheat. Bethany rating other men at the bar while I was in the bathroom. So at her company's annual gala, the huge one with 300 people, I stayed completely sober while Bethany had her usual 3, then 4, then 5 glasses. She started her routine. You know what's pathetic? My husband thinks he's good at his job. I smiled. Kept recording on my phone like I was taking pictures. She spent 20 minutes telling the CEO's wife how I couldn't even figure out our coffee maker, how she had to teach me to tie a tie, how I cried during movies. He's basically a child I have to raise. The next morning, sober Bethany was mortified when I showed her the video. Delete that right now. That's not who I am. But wine reveals what we really think. Your dad said so. That was the alcohol talking. Then stop drinking. I can't just stop drinking. What would people think? Wine is my thing. It's sophisticated. It's who I am. So I sent the video to everyone at her company with a note. This is who Bethany really is. She got called into HR, got put on probation, has to attend sensitivity training, can't drink at company events anymore. Now she's the office joke. The mean drunk who bullies her husband. 9 o'clock doesn't sound so charming when everyone knows what comes after. She still drinks at home, still turns into a demon. But now, when she starts her routine, I just hit record and add it to the collection. For her 41st birthday, I'm making a compilation video. 3 hours of drunk Bethany being her true self. Her wine club is going to love it.